Well, it's been a minute. It's Fallonwrites.
It's Mick Mullet here.
And welcome back.
What's our podcast called again?
Old to young.
Old to Young. Thanks for
I'm not
tuning
cutting
in.
that out. That's so funny. It's been so long. We haven't filmed. So our last episodes came out late June, but we haven't filmed since
shit.
like early
Our 5-year
June,
anniversary
late
of friendship.
May. We recorded one time after the car episode. Also LaCroix. Hi, we love
Ginger beer.
What's
Everybody
the brand?
who knows me knows I
Gosling's?
fuck with ginger.
Just let us know. We're down to make videos for you.
Yes.
But and maybe some of you've already noticed, but there's been some big life events. I got engaged.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Got that rock.
I got a rock. Yeah.
Got that rock.
My great
Put a
grandma's
ring on it.
My great grandma's rock. So pretty cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We love grandmas.
It's been so long. I don't even know where to start with what's been going on. Like,
right.
That's my big news. Is I got engaged.
It's huge news.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool as fuck.
I'm having a long engagement though, so
Yeah.
sorry. Nothing of note to tell you about wedding planning.
That's good. That's it gives you time to like organize and
Hell yeah.
figure that shit out.
I
Yeah.
love planning, so I got time to plan now. I also it's the first day of fall today. First full day. I got little ghosts on.
I love it.
And my horror shirt.
Ghosts. Dude, Halloween. It's basically Halloween.
It's been Halloween.
The whole month of September.
And October.
I can't believe I wore a wedding dress to a karaoke bar
Corpse Bride.
on a random Friday, but like it's like weird because I don't want to be perceived, but at the same time I'm like I'm gonna fucking be the star of the show. Like
but as you should.
But it's like it's not even for people. Like it's not like that. It's just like I made this dress and I want to wear it.
It's
so.
cool as hell.
I don't have to be fucking Madonna to just dress up and be crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have to be a celebrity. We should normalize that. People kind of gave me weird looks when I first got in there. They were like, "What the fuck?"
Like, let people have fun. This is a gay bar. Like, come on, this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, super sad news that we haven't gotten to talk about is that the gay bar we do karaoke at, the gay bar we love going to, for all reasons, and it's just a great place, they're being shut down. They're closing because the town that their lease is in, they bought up the building and they are not letting them stay.
Yeah, I feel like, well, a lot of gay bars are closing.
I don't know if it's a lot. I know for sure one in Milwaukee closed this year, and it is a little strange. I feel like right now maybe it's just it's coincidental and a little too much to be like, oh my god, what the fuck? I think if one more were to like close, then I'd maybe start being a conspiracy theorist about it.
Right. I don't know.
Like
I already am. Like
I mean,
in the works.
what sucks is that the only other gay bar in town, like in the area, is partially owned by a Trump supporter.
Yeah,
And we did go there before we knew that, and it just does not have the same vibes. Even if
it's gotta have the atmosphere.
Even if it didn't have that partially owned Trump supporter, I don't think I would enjoy going there.
Right.
It's not our cup of tea. It's not our cup of tea.
I went there. I actually was having a panic attack when I went, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go.
Free me.
But though I did run into Dennis there, and
who the fuck is
and
Dennis?
Dennis is now dead. R.I.P. Dennis. But
I don't know who Dennis is.
Dennis was like a regular at my restaurant who's at Rascals, who would give me avocados daily.
Why is there this weird thing where regulars where you work bring you, didn't somebody bring like a pot of soup when you were a hairdresser?
Yeah, there was this guy who brought me a crock pot of pulled pork.
Oh, it was pulled pork. Okay.
And he also gave me 50 cookies.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't eat the pulled pork and I ate the cookies, but I accidentally broke his crock pot, and he did not talk to me after that because he was pretty upset about his crock pot.
I don't understand why he would bring it to you in a crock pot.
It was.
Why wouldn't he put it in Tupperware for you?
I feel the same way.
Like, why? I would never
crock pot is a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, I would never just hand off my crock pot to, like, somebody I barely know.
I literally dropped the lid and broke all the glass.
Okay, I did something bad today with glass. So I bought this, like, little container of perfume at Sephora because I had, like, a $50 gift card and I was out of perfume. And I had, like, a birthday gift. So I didn't spend that much money when I went to Sephora. I got 2 things of perfume. I got this little skinny one. And I was putting my perfume on today. And I go to open the drawer to put it back. I open the wrong drawer, mind you, as well. So it's the bottom drawer, so the top drawer. So it's Isaac's drawer. I drop it.
Oh, man.
And I drop it in like it's like a plastic bottle. It breaks. I, like,
Holy
did
shit.
not even think about it. I was like, I just wasted a bunch of expensive perfume. The bathroom drawer probably smells a lot like perfume. And then I had to clean shards out of the drawer.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what
Were
I
you
was
barehanded,
thinking.
too? Just...
I used a washcloth.
Oh, that's smart. Because, like me, if it were me, I would be, like, picking up the glass with my bare hands, bleeding.
No,
yeah, when I make mosaics, I do that.
That's scary.
Yeah, and I don't wear safety glasses, and like, you cut the glass with a glass cutter, and it pops up, and it could hit you in the eye, but...
Don't you not have health insurance?
I have health insurance, yeah.
Okay, well, it's still expensive to get these things
Yeah, that's true.
cared for.
Yeah, my fucking copay's like $50.
My copay is whatever it costs to go to the doctor, because I don't have health insurance.
Oh yeah, like $275.
Depends where
at
you
the
go.
urgent care.
Depends what you're doing.
Yeah, true.
Depends what you're doing.
I thought I had to go to ER last night. I was like, whew. My IUD felt like it was in my rib cage.
Yeah,
Gotta get a magnet.
You know what's a sad sentence I have to say is that I have to use my Christmas bonus to replace my IUD, because it's gonna be like $800, and
Fuck.
Planned Parenthood doesn't do payment plans anymore, which is so fucked up. Like,
Do they not?
like, what's the point of... I thought this place was meant for people who are struggling to pay for medical care.
It's probably because they're defunding all of them.
And they were like, oh, but we can help you sign up for all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, but here's the thing. You're all gonna say I make too much money, even though I don't make too much money. Stop that.
$800.
$800. I went last year to try to do it, and I ended up not doing it because I didn't have $800. And I didn't want to put it on my credit card because I was really worried about not paying it back in time and then having interest build up. So then they made me pay $80 for a consultation because I was already there. And I was like, but I don't want to pay for that either. I want to leave. Like, I'm mad.
Fuck, you gotta pay for a consultation?
And the thing is that online it said they had payment plans. So it's like,
What the fuck? All the non-have children. What the fuck?
Luckily, my IUD didn't expire till this year, so that's why I have to do it this year. Like, I have to use part of my... I get a bonus, though, so I'm using part of my bonus for that. Instead of fun things or savings or Christmas gifts.
Yeah, that sucks. Birth control should be free.
It should be. Toilet paper, essentials, food, water.
Yeah.
Shampoo.
Right.
Conditioner, soap. Everything you need to live. It should be free.
Should be. Could be.
Could be, yeah, but... capitalism.
Capitalism. Boo! We hate capitalism.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to participate in the society of impending doom.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, we both like shopping.
We do. We also participate in capitalism.
There's not really a way to not participate in capitalism.
Unless you're Amish.
Even then, they sell their stuff. They, like, grow stuff and sell it.
That's true.
Amish stores and shit. They have to make...
do,
They
so
have
they
to make
kind
money, too. They have to pay... Pretty sure they still have to pay, like, property taxes and shit.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
And I don't know how that works, if mortgages or not. And then, what else? I mean, food. Yeah. I mean...
So they technically... And they pay... Yeah, they pay taxes.
They don't have to pay food for themselves, I think, because they probably live off, like, the land. But, like, maybe, like, vet appointments for their farm animals.
Like, super rich because they don't, like, spend their money.
I have no idea.
Or do
There's no way to know.
Do they buy thongs and stuff?
Well, there's people who are, like, ex-Amish who, like, decided not to be Amish anymore and, like, get phones and, like...
What is that show called? Shunning? No. Breaking Amish. Yes.
I've never heard of it. I just remember in Orange is the New Black, one of the characters who was in prison, I can't remember her name. Maybe it was Leanne.
Yeah.
She was Amish growing up.
Damn. I knew somebody who used to be in a cult.
That happens. Like, people are, like, think they're not susceptible, but you can be. I always wonder for myself. Like, I'm like, because of who I am, I'm, like, such a questioner, but I also, like, wonder if there's a cult I could fall into because, like, somebody is saying everything I agree with, and then I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like, sure.
Oops, I just accidentally went into a cult.
Well, that's another, like, right now, the big news.
Not George Jones drinking the Kool-Aid up in Guatemala or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I'd
Guam?
End up at that one. Because a lot of cults are just so religion-based that I don't think that's what would get me. It'd have to be, like, a totally different kind of cult for it to get me. I don't know what it would be, but...
Like, a bunch of, like, cool alternative people that, like, are kind of, like, anti... you know, capitalism, and, like, we would fall into one of those cults.
Yeah, but, like, what would, like...
I think if I saw an alternative person, they probably could easily murder me, because I wouldn't expect them to be a serial killer.
But, like, what would the leader be like? Like, what would they expect of their followers if that's who they are? Like, that's what I'm wondering.
Like, Midsommar?
No, I clocked...
we could easily fall into that cult.
Okay, but, like, you got kidnapped. That's not fair. Like, those people tried to leave and they murdered them. Like, that's totally different, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, that's... I think at the end, Danny...
was so fucking weird.
At the end, I think Danny, like, basically had Stockholm Syndrome, or had to be okay with where she ended up, because literally everyone she came with was now dead. And everyone who tried to leave ended up dead.
Right. I would just get killed. I wouldn't really want
I would get killed. I would get killed like, because I would try to leave.
I would be trying to go.
Because I'd be freaked out.
It's hard to say, though. You know, would we just... But then, I mean, she's kind of like an active participant in this cult at that point, too.
No, but I think because they kind of embraced her. And another, like, thing that... After I watched it, because I noticed so many details. I only watched it one time, and I know if I watched it more, I would notice more details. But, like, I went on the Reddit page, obviously, because I love to read about people's, like, thoughts on media.
Right.
So I went on the Reddit page, and I noticed how people talked about how it was, like, a white supremacist cult. And that's why I can't remember the lady's name. The black woman who went... The black couple that died first. You know, like most horror movies. I'd have to look it up, and we're recording on my phone. But they didn't really embrace her, and that's one of the things that was, like, used as an example for the white supremacy. And then, like, I think that their, like, evil entity was either called the Dark One or the Black One or something, and that was racist. And then I cannot remember the other examples, but, like, I think it was supposed to be, or there's good, in media examples to show that you could argue it is a white supremacist cult, and that's why they were so great with accepting Danny in and not the other character. And I realize that it's not cool that I cannot remember her name, but I watched that movie so long ago.
Yeah, that movie haunted me. I was shaking.
But I think if I saw them make
I can't watch cult shit. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't do that. Like, I was sick.
Yeah, I think
And that guy who was, like, studying, like, because, like, they were kind of, like, fighting over, like, writing that, you know.
The guy who plays Chidi Anagone in The Good Place. I know who you're talking. The character. Yeah.
I was so sad when he died. I loved him. Yeah. Like, I just felt connected to him. I don't know.
See,
that was hard.
What I did watch the movie. From the beginning, the Swedish guy that convinced all of them to go, I clocked that he was the villain at the beginning. I was like,
did too. Yeah.
You're weird.
He's weird.
But if I was Danny in that moment, after, like, I've lost my family that all died in the beginning, if I was Danny and I have been feeling so isolated and alone, and that person was showing this, like, attention and affection to me the way he was to her, I probably would have fallen for going to Sweden as well, because it sounded just like a trip. Like, it did not sound like a cult the way he described it. But then the thing is once you get there, and once I got there, and if I saw two people jump off a cliff because they made them, that's when I would be like,
alarm bells.
I need to leave, and that's when I would get killed, because I'd be like, nope,
absolutely
what the fuck?
Not. Like, we're just gonna hang out after that. It's like...
But I don't know how I would get out.
I don't think so.
I don't know how I get out because I'm like, obviously I'm not going to ask to leave because I just watched them try to, like, make people walk off cliffs and, like, fall to their death. And, like, I don't know. That also doesn't feel like a very humane way to die. I mean, like...
I feel like I have such good intuition that I would know when something is off. Like, I can feel everything. I can feel energies. I kind of know what's going to happen based on just an interaction because I'm so observant.
Yeah. Well, and that's...
I think a lot of people with, like, deep sensitivity they're almost, like, they can see shit coming. Because I've told the future many times, like, psychic, weird shit.
Well, and the thing is that I think right now, with how I feel with life, how I have, like, a good support system and, like, feel very happy, I would not fall for some weirdo trying to get me to go to Sweden with him. Right. But I think the whole reason it worked on Danny is because she was grieving and so feeling isolated and alone. Because that's exactly who cults target, or the people who are like isolated. Like, nobody. Yeah. So I think I couldn't really tell you what I would act like if I was going through something like that. Her
friends also knew about it. Like, knew that this was a cult that they were going to.
Those weren't her friends, though. Those were her boyfriend's friends. Oh, yeah. They were not her friends. They were so mean about her.
Yeah, like, that's true. That is true. Because they, like, made fun of her for being mentally ill and shit.
Yeah, they almost...
I kind of forgot about that.
They almost didn't want her to go with, and I, like, was like, girl, you should have said no. Like...
I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't even gone.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun at all. Plus, like, did they break up? They, like, broke up and then they got back together and then...
I thought they didn't... I don't know if they ever broke up. He was frustrated about how much... Him and his friends were frustrated about how much he had to be there for her. Which, shut the fuck up, that bitch. Her mom, dad, and sister all died. All of them. They all died.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that kind of hurt? Like, I can't. Like,
oh my god, I would lose my fucking
I would lose my fucking mind. I would lose my fucking mind.
It's crazy because you don't know how people are going to handle you until you go through something. Like,
but they were all...
so traumatizing.
Yeah, they were all killed, too, in such an, like, unexpected way and all at the same time. Like, literally nobody that could understand your feelings because... Who's going to... Your sister's gone, so you lose your parents, and the only other person that's going to understand is your sibling. And they're also dead. So, and then him acting like, oh, like, I don't... Oh my god, she's just so much right now. Bitch. He wanted to break up with her.
Dude, dudes are always like that, too.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of men are. They're like, you're too much, you're too this, you're too that.
That's
Fuck
it,
you,
though.
Dude. What? You have issues, too. Do you think, like... I don't tell anybody you got skid marks, huh? I'm just fucking kidding. I don't know. You know, I'm just making something up. But that's the only thing I could think of.
That's what you were thinking, is that he wanted to break up with her, and I think then everybody dying happened. And then he thought he couldn't break up with her then.
Right.
Which I do kind of understand, because that would be a crazy amount of trauma to go through all at, like, once. Honestly, he should have pulled the trigger on breaking up with her before that happened because he was clearly unhappy.
Right.
But then he stayed with her all that time, and then his Swedish friend invited her to the cult.
Yeah, it's kind of terrible when people stay with people they don't like. If you just, like, don't like somebody, just break up with them, you know?
Yeah,
if
pretty
it's not
easy.
working.
It's pretty easy to not...
let it go.
Unless it's, like, a abusive relationship, then obviously that's very complicated and different and hard to leave.
Yeah, for sure.
But people who, like, clearly are not happy anymore, it's like
leaving a job, you know?
Yeah.
If you're not happy with your job.
And I understand definitely that it can be complicated, like, you're living together, or, like, you have pets and or kids together, like, but you will figure it out.
It'll work out.
You will figure it out. Like,
your happiness is more important in the long run.
And if you two are, like, fighting a lot and you have kids...
Change is hard, but I think in the long run, it's so much better for you, especially if you're unhappy. Like,
oh, for real.
You know?
Like, for real.
People really tend to stay in things that they're comfortable with because of the familiarity.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that their lives could be so much more than what it is if they just chose themselves.
Yep.
Fuck it. Fuck that shit. I think I sounded like Fred Durst. Limp Bizkit.
Mm.
Yep.
What else is going on? I turned 27.
27.
I had a lit birthday. I got a party bus.
That was so fun.
Mickey took this very iconic photo of me that might be my favorite photo ever taken of me on a pool table while I was drunk out of my mind.
Yes.
Mickey was stone cold sober.
I was. But I took phenomenal photographs, and I wouldn't have been able to do that blackout drunk.
I love how, like,
I helped guide the way. And, like, it's funny because people thought I was fucked up, and I'd be like, they'd be like, feeling good, and I'd be like, fuck yeah, oh my god,
I was gonna
so fun.
I was gonna say, I love how you just have no problem hanging out with drunk people when you're sober.
Oh,
you're like,
I love it.
You're like, it's no big deal. Like, you guys aren't that annoying.
It's like my childhood.
Yeah. Oh. I know, because when I'm sober and around drunk people, and mind you, it's not like, I guess it's not drunk people I'm friends with that annoy me. I mean, not friends with. No. People I am friends with, when I'm sober and they're drunk, I'm okay with it most of the time. But, like, when you go out and you go to these places and, like, people are very far ahead of you already, and you're, like, trying to dance, and they keep touching you, it's very annoying.
Oh, I didn't tell you. So there's these guys that were, like, I don't know, maybe late 30s, 40s, and one of the guys was talking to me because he was trying to set up his friend with my sister. And so he just kept buying us shots, and I kept taking the shots and then giving them to Molly or giving them to Molly's friend or something,
Wait, on my birthday?
Yeah. So they were buying me shots, and I'd be like, fuck yeah, and then give them to my friends. And then, so.
It's probably a good thing you didn't come give them to me, because I was far gone at D2.
Well,
was that at D2 or Firefly?
I think somebody was like, I forgot who it was, but somebody was like, are you sure this is, like, not, like, roofied? And I was like, no, like, I seen them make it, it's fine. It wasn't, like, I'm sober, so I know, like, they would have, I haven't seen them, put a little dust from their pocket, none of the lint, and some weird ketamine, nothing happened there, so no roofies involved.
Nobody messaged me the next day and was like, oh my god, I'm dying. So.
Yeah, nobody said they were roofied.
No,
so.
Nobody said, oh my god, this is the worst hangover I've ever had. Or anything.
That's fantastic. My sister was very hungover.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, but
so I didn't feel like I was drugged or anything.
So these guys were, like, the guy was trying to set her up with my sister. So he was talking to me, and he's like, oh, my wife, my kids. Oh, you're a hairstylist? Oh, that's so cool. Like, you can cut my hair. What's your phone number? And I was like, okay, sure, I can cut your hair, dude. Whatever. And then he was super nice, though. Super nice. They all were super nice guys. But I was kind of like, I don't know, he was just making regular, everyday conversation. And then this guy was talking to my sister, and my sister was ass blasted, fucking off the wall, turned. Okay, she was on another level, bro. So she was swearing at him in German. So she was like, "Scheiße Kopf," and like screaming. And his eyes were just like fucking huge, and he's like, oh my god, I love her. He's just like, oh my god, she's
was
the
this
one.
At D2 or Firefly?
No, this was at Firefly. And then, so, the guy...
Where was I during this?
You were, like, behind us. And there was this guy next to me, so apparently he works at Firefly. He pretended to work at Firefly, that's weird. Well, this gets weirder.
As far as I know, God. I've never seen another bartender down there.
Unless he works there.
Maybe he works at Basil's. Okay. Well, if he knew Isaac, then maybe he works there.
Well, he's a serial killer then. That's a cult.
Okay. No, but there might have been a Steve, but I don't know where he works.
Oh, okay. We gotta ask Isaac about this because this seems interesting. But so the guy who was talking to me, who was the wingman of the guy that was talking to my sister, was talking to me, and he was like kind of insinuating that me and Steve, or whatever the hell his name was, were a thing. And I was like, yeah, me and Steve, we go way back. Steve and me, yeah. We just went to the old canal. Like, I started making up false stories. I was like, yeah, me and Steve, like, we you know, we went to school together. It was awesome. You know, like we go on boat rides together, candlelight dinners. Me and Steve.
Very romantic.
Yes, and so and then Steve was going with it. He's like, yeah, hell yeah, and then eventually he was like, are you guys married? And I was like, nah, I've been fucking with you the whole time. I don't even know this guy. And he was like, what the fuck? I was kind of alarmed by that. He's like, why did you pretend like you were dating this guy Steve this whole time? And I was like, I don't really know. And then after that, Steve let me use his jukebox coins or whatever the fuck. And he was like, yeah, you want to pick songs on the jukebox? So I like played a bunch of random songs on the jukebox. And I played Bitch by Meredith Brooks. And then I left. You know, I'm a bitch. Yeah. So.
What do you mean you left? You were on the bus back.
Yeah, no, I
you left with everybody when I was like.
Yeah, when I played Bitch. And then I was like. But, and then the guy was like. He was like, he was like, because when I told him that he wasn't, you know, I don't know this guy actually. He was like, oh, I thought you were married, and I was like, nah, man. And he was like, oh, he's too good for you anyway. Like they were joking, like he's out of your league, but it was,
Ew.
but they were like being sarcastic.
Oh, they were, okay.
Yeah, they were being sarcastic because it's obvious. I'm hot as fuck, so.
They better have been being sarcastic.
I was like, what, bitch? Nah.
Nah. Did I tell you about what I did at Firefly drunk out of my mind?
No.
So, somebody who was there was somebody that I went to church with as a child because I went to church as a child. And this person came from a super, super religious family, like, very religious, like, so religious.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this person also, I'm not sure, but the vibes are giving a little, you know, like,
yeah.
But I had seen them before a couple times. Actually, I think we sat next to them at Sinners. I think I told you that when we were leaving.
Are they a woman or man? Or
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Not sure their pronouns.
I don't know. I don't even know what their name is now. I think I remember what their name was when we were in church together. But I was talking to them drunk out of my mind. And I remember going to them and I didn't know whether or not they still believed in, like, the church. And I was like, fuck the church. And I don't remember anything else we talked about. I said, fuck the church. And then they went, fuck the church. I don't remember what we talked about before that.
You both said fuck church?
I think so. Actually, the only thing I had anxiety about the next day after my birthday was whether or not that person said fuck the church back to me or if I hallucinated it.
Yeah. That could very well be.
Like, did I just say it a couple times and thought they said it back?
Off your rocker.
I was so drunk.
You were lit off that tit.
Like, I had so many shots.
Shot.
So many.
Yes, you did.
My birthday was on a Friday. I was like, I gotta take advantage
like
of this.
Snooki. You were doing fist bumps, doing the Ron and Snooki dance.
I was also
Jersey Shore.
I was also doing
the leg thing,
the
too.
Irish jig.
Oh yeah, you did a lot of that. But you would like
do some
backwards,
footwork.
Backwards.
I did some footwork. I was just starting, and I fucked up my shoe so bad that I was wearing that I have to take it to the cobbler shop.
I got so fucked up last night. I got to see a cobbler. That's so funny.
Because I got these thigh high. No, they're a little higher than thigh. The boots I wore for it, I love them, and I want to wear them for other outfits. And it's like I only wore them twice so far, and now I'm like, no way that I'm not gonna. No, 3 times, but no way I'm not gonna like donate these or throw them away. I'm taking them to the cobbler shop so I can keep wearing them.
Right.
But apparently, I needed a better pair, like, because clearly, if they can't handle dancing, what the fuck are they for?
Right.
Any shoe I own should be able to be danced in.
And that's the motto. That's what I live by. Can't dance in these shoes, I'm fucking throwing them in the garbage, bitch.
Yeah, but I don't have the balance to, like, dance on super thin high heels, so I just don't really get those. Like, get them for myself, not get them. People who wear them, they look iconic. I wish...
Iconic.
I wish, but no, not me. I don't have the balance.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, did we even address that we're in a new setting? Like, this is not the normal background we have?
No. This is a green screen. See,
no, this is my
a
new
fake
house.
wall. See, I can put my hand through this wall.
This is my new house. I live in a basement. Let's be super transparent. My fiance and I are living with his parents to save money.
Hell yeah.
Because he is in school full time. So we're trying to save some money, and we live here. It's going pretty well, but I do miss my apartment and the nice big chairs we would sit in for the podcast.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah.
I like it down here, though. It's cool. I like wood panel.
It does give a little bit of that 70s show, like Mickey said before we
70s.
started.
It's giving 70s.
Yeah.
Couture.
What else is going on in our lives? It's been 3 months since we recorded. 3 fucking months.
3 months.
Welcome to season 2, by the way. We're gonna call this season 2 because we're in a different setting.
Yes.
Maybe when we make a season 3, it'll be in a different setting too. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know what else happened. Like, obviously, engagement, birthday, summer plans. I did finish filming the second episode of Instability.
Yes.
The premiere is soon.
Woohoo!
Less than
November.
2 months. Yeah, I'm getting really hyped.
Yeah, it's right on the week of my birth.
It is.
Yeah.
I know, I noticed.
A couple days before.
Your birthday's on a Thursday this year.
Yes.
What's the plan? Anything fun in mind?
I'm going to Florida.
Okay. So I will not be around.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going with you to Florida.
You could, if you want.
I don't think I can because I'm going to What dates are you going?
I'm going the 19th through the 24th.
I'm going to California the 22nd to the 28th.
Oh, yeah. That won't
so
work.
I can't.
That won't work.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. We'll have to plan a different state, out of state.
Yeah. We're going to go to Paris. We decided.
We're just going to make it happen.
Yeah. We also... Another thing we decided was we're going to try to start... Apparently this is not a good look for what I'm about to say, is we're going to try stand-up.
Yes. I also signed up for a style icon sort of like competition that Elton John like did.
What does that mean?
It like basically it's like a giveaway of like $20,000 in your face in a magazine.
How does that work though? Like,
no idea. I just sent in pictures.
Oh, okay.
And then, hopefully hope for the best.
It's not like the tattoo one where it's like all just fake.
Well, it's on Elton John's Instagram.
Well, some of the celebrities also.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not done by celebrities. I forgot what the tattoo one is called even. Some celebrities will.
Oh, yeah.
Promote it. It is Elton John's thing, though. Like, it's not something he's promoting.
Yeah, it's like Elton John's thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, but cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought I would just do it. Obviously, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win, but it would be fun just to
win $20,000. Yeah, that'd be fucking fun.
I mean, it's kind of like when you do the sweepskates. I'll probably think it's fake again. Like, remember those stupid mall things with the boat, and then you put your name in, and they'd give you like a non-inclusive.
Didn't you tell me that you won it, but you still had to pay a bunch of money?
You had to pay like thousands of dollars. They're like, it's all inclusive except for everything. And it's you're sleeping in third class, and we'll leave you a rag and to come in and
why the fuck would you need a cum rag?
And a flat Pepsi. Oh yeah, that's true. Why would I need a cum rag? I don't have a dick, unfortunately.
It is unfortunate sometimes.
It would be known if I had a dick. I would just be like throwing that thing everywhere.
I'd be peeing.
I'd be
peeing outside whenever I needed to go. Yeah. When I have to go real bad, I wouldn't have to wait for a bathroom.
If I were a boy,
I'd piss in the woods.
I'd do everything I wanted, and I'd piss in those woods for sure. Because I drink beer with my guys, and
Actually, I'd be a terrible man because I hate beer and I don't like sports. Or Star Wars. I
couldn't drink beer either because if I had the same genetic background, I'd probably end up in jail.
Been there.
I'd try to fight people and jump on cars again.
I was gonna say something else and I completely forgot what it was. I lost it.
DNA.
DNA?
Yeah. Genetic background. DNA.
Yeah. What else? Oh, yeah. We decided we're gonna try stand-up. We're gonna sign up for that after we finish recording because we've both been slacking at writing, so we think if we have the pressure of having it on the schedule, then we'll have to write it down.
I hope nervous. I fuck it up. Like, I hope it goes poorly. That would be hilarious.
That should be the first
Nobody laugh.
That should be the first thing you say when you go up there. That'd be the great opening.
Oh, dude, that is. Okay, write that shit down. Wait, no, we're recording. Okay.
You're gonna go up there and you're gonna go say, hey, I hope this goes horribly. Don't laugh.
Nobody fucking laugh at me, alright? This isn't a fucking joke. Fuck you. That's what I said. Yeah. Fucking serious.
Yeah. I thought of a funny joke the other day too, and I didn't fucking write it down. God damn it.
Yeah, I really like that tampon shit that dude was talking about. That was hilarious.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, the story.
Yes,
that guy.
The guy.
He was a very good storyteller.
Yeah, he really was.
His whole stand-up was just him telling a story, and it was perfect.
Yeah. Yep, of him hiding behind a Kotex box.
Yeah, it was just awesome. Him getting involved in some white ladies drama, and it was... Yeah. It was very good. It was very funny.
It was very funny.
I'm not sure if I will be that funny. I think people will probably not laugh at me as much as they laughed at him.
Speaking of drama, this lady, so my sister was driving her car, and this lady was behind her, and my sister had a green arrow, and this lady behind her was just driving behind her, and I guess she thought my sister cut her off, so she was, like, swearing at my sister, flipping her off, and then she ended up following her for, like, blocks. And then she actually got out when my sister got out, because she followed her that long, like, literally followed her to her destination type shit. And then she was swearing at her, she was like, you flipped me off, blah, 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 I'm gonna report you for harassment, like, you cut me off, you fucking cunt, like, yeah. Horrible shit. My sister is a little ass girl. You're
talking about your youngest sister?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's this weird thing, I swear, with, like, grown adults, with how they treat younger people. Like, from, like, I want to say, like, actually, probably, like, 14 to 20. Like, what I'm talking about is, like, definitely customer service-wise. Because when I was a server... I just very much remember being treated really poorly from, like, 15 to, like, 19. And then when I was older, serving at, like, 23, 24, I would be, like, serving with people who were younger than me, like, 16, 17, 18, 19. And they would have these, like, horror stories about people that, like...
Wow.
Like, people were just so rude to them. Like, they think that they can just fuck with kids. And it's like, you guys are weird. Like, why are you being so rude to a child?
I think that they, like, jealousy. Like, they're jealous of their youth or something, maybe? I don't know.
Bitch, I look good at 23 and 24. Why aren't you jealous of me? You scared of me? You scared Alex?
I think that people are jealous of people in their 20s as well, for sure. They're like, I remember those days. I was so hot.
Well, and
I'm like, you're still hot, bitch. Stop acting like your life's over, okay? Like, you're not dead.
That's another thing, though, is, like, yeah, it's one thing to be jealous and, like, nostalgic for a time that you're no longer in, but, like, why treat who was in it poorly?
Exactly.
Like, or, like, when they're new, like, 16-year-old new servers, like, getting used to what they're doing and, like, the way that people talk to them. It's like, they think they can do that because they know these kids won't stand up for themselves.
Right.
Because... they've been taught in school and, like, my parents not to talk back and shit, and it's like, no, you should sass them.
Young people go through a lot at their jobs, like, getting sexually harassed, like, especially in the restaurant field. Well, any field, really. I mean, I just
definitely restaurants, though. Definitely restaurants.
Yeah.
I remember, like, some of the kids I worked with, like, the 16, 17-year-olds when I was in my early 20s at IHOP, they would tell me stuff, and I would be like, do you want me to go over there? I was like, do you want me to go over there? Because I'll fucking cuss them out. Like,
yeah, for reals. Because
people are insane.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I don't even go out to eat that much anymore, so I don't know how bad people are, because I also don't serve anymore, so I don't know how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, I go out to eat too much.
I mean, I go out a fair amount, but not, like, sit down that often. Like, I definitely am a drive-through pickup kind of bitch now, which is kind of sad, because I do like the experience of eating out, but it's also expensive.
I'm a diner girl, like... I love Black Bear, specifically.
Should we get pie?
Fallon! Genius! You genius.
Yes, we're getting
fucking pie. Well, let's go to our Twin Peaks diner. It
does give Twin Peaks. Our diner that we like to go to gives Twin Peaks. Yes. We might go spend some money.
Yes, but
we might go be bad.
They have really good hot chocolate though.
Okay, but I'll probably get dinner because I haven't eaten dinner.
I haven't eaten dinner. I had corn.
That's not dinner.
A couple spoon soups. I did also have guacamole.
I love guacamole.
That was like my brunch.
Or we could, if you want, I think I have leftover pizza. Oh wait, no, you don't like pizza. I always forget that you don't like pizza. I have leftover pizza so we don't have to spend money on food and we could just get pie. Which is food, but it's not like a full meal.
Well, you could eat the pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I could eat the pizza before we leave. Okay, that's an option. Okay, we're just like making plans during our podcast. It's not what we're supposed to be doing.
It's kind of funny though.
This is what you do when you're friends. Okay.
I forgot we were recording. Are you guys still there? Are you hanging on? Did we entertain? Why was that giving Jim Carrey?
Also, I watched the Emmys and it made me very watched part of the Emmys, not all of it. But what made me really, really excited is when they were doing, like, Best Director, all of the directors were, like, in their, like, 40s to 60s, and I was like, I got time. I got time to win an Emmy.
Manifest that shit. Hell yeah, bitch. You're gonna do it.
Like,
You're gonna do
time.
It. If anybody's gonna do it, it's you.
I hope so. I'm trying so hard. It's actually really expensive to submit to the Emmys, so I was looking it up. Like, I can do it with my web series, but it's expensive.
I gotta figure out music programming so I can make music.
Oh my god, ask Molly.
We were doing it for a little bit, but like I want to learn myself, you know.
Yeah, but
which she kind of showed me a little.
I was gonna say, you can't learn everything on your own. Like, you do need a little bit of guidance.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why school exists.
Maybe
that's why trades exist. That's why training exists.
Program class.
Yeah, maybe
for dummies.
Books. You can look at books. Books.
I don't really read those, but I could try.
But if you bought a book to learn something that's different, like you're kind of, then you're not really gonna probably read it front to back like you would a normal book. Mm-hmm. Not normal book, fictional book, or like a book that you're reading for fun. You might use it to like go through chapters because you might already know some stuff in there.
True.
It's more like a textbook in that sense for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be cool for you to make music. I actually want to do the same thing because that picture you took of me at my birthday, I want it to be an album cover so bad. Even if I only ever release one song or like an EP, just so I can have it as an album cover.
You should rap.
I cannot rap.
It'd be cool. Like,
I'd probably have like a Charlie XCX inspired kind of.
And then like a lot of electronic.
Yeah.
Fuck these hoes.
Yeah.
Capitalism sucks.
See, I do hate capitalism, but I was thinking like I have the vibe of what it would be already. Like I was gonna call it Club 27, you know, because it's for my 27th birthday, and I wanted a song on it called Girls Bathroom because there was one point in the night where I was just at the bathroom with two of my friends and we were just chatting the whole time, or like when you go to the bathroom with your friends at the club and like then you're talking to people, then I wanted to get recordings of people like being like, oh my god, girl, can you go to the bathroom with me, and then like be like keeping them away from like creepy man, and then going into the bathroom and then one of them being like, should I text him, and everyone going, no.
Don't text him home. I love you, bitch. I met you in the bathroom. Don't text him home.
Girl, you're writing it for me. I don't want to ghostwrite.
You can use that. I can help. I'm a good writer of music. And actually, I write well.
You write poetry. That's the thing. Like, you're good at that stuff. That's not me. I write fiction and, like, character analysis and, like, articles.
But I can write your song for you.
TV shows. No, don't write a song for me.
We could say it together. We could do it together.
We could write it together.
Fuck damn hoe. We gotta we'll learn it. Okay, that's another thing we're learning this year. We gotta learn to sew. We're gonna learn music programming.
Bitch, it's September and we haven't even started on the sewing.
Icons.
It's
playlist.
September and we haven't even started on the sewing.
Yeah. I did actually sew my dress. I made my dress.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But I did it very shittily.
I'd love to be able to make my own clothes because sometimes I see stuff like it's Pinterest. Pinterest like shows me all this cool stuff, and then you can like never find it. Like I'm like, where did you find this stuff?
I gotta get a sewing machine.
And I try thrifting, and it's just like I find some stuff sometimes, obviously, because thrifting. You have to be good at thrifting. Sometimes you have a good haul, and sometimes it's just a bad day. You know, you're great at it.
I'm like bing, ching, ching.
I've gone and I've had a terrible time, and I've gone and I've like gotten 18 articles of clothing for $90.
I wanted to buy some shit from that store that I went to today, but
the one connected to the coffee shop?
Yeah.
It was like all sports stuff. I dug through the whole $5 bin yesterday too, and there was nothing good in there.
Really?
No.
Thank you for saying that, because I didn't do that. I found one baby shirt and I was like, meh.
Well, there was a couple plain crew necks that I thought about buying, but I was like, they didn't look perfectly my size, so I was worried about wasting my money.
Yeah, the Betty Boops crew neck, I wanted that on the wall. Did you see it? I saw it. Phenomenal. I want it bigger. Yeah. It looked like a small. I could fit in it, but I want XXXXL, so I don't have to wear pants.
Yeah, I looked through everything there. I think I didn't. It was a lot of sports stuff. It was like a lot of vintage Packer and Badger stuff, which is cool. Cool. And I didn't like anything specifically for myself. And then I was trying to look for Christmas gifts for my family members specifically who are into sports. But I was I don't really know what the vibe would be of what they would like. You know, what player and what era. And then I was like, well, I would be bad at buying this stuff. I gotta listen more when people talk about sports, I think. I don't retain all that information.
Sometimes I think I'm an adult, but then I'm like, I still call my parents when I don't feel good. I called my dad last night at 3 a.m. and I was like, Dad, I have to go to the ER. My IUD is stuck in my left rib cage. And he's like, this is way too much information. I'm literally sleeping. Well, he didn't say that. He said, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital right now. And I was like, okay, I will. And then I just laid there in pain until
people do call their parents for all sorts of stuff. I don't call my parents when I don't feel good.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There was one time I almost called my mom when I was in so much pain after I had a really bad hangover and food poisoning at the same time. And I was literally groaning in the apartment. And Isaac and Ashley are both coming downstairs and are you okay? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And I almost called my mom. I almost called her and just was like, Mommy.
Yeah, dude. I did that when I had influenza A. Mm-hmm. So my mom got me chicken poblano soup. She got me Gatorade. She got me a stuffed animal. She got me a cold Dayquil, NyQuil. She put it all on my porch. Yeah. And then I had another friend who brought me also a care package. I was like, I am loved. This is love. Yeah. Yes.
I don't think I've ever felt quite bad enough to call my mom and go, Mommy. I think I'd have to be severely injured because I was so close when I had the
I wasn't even that bad with the influenza A. I just call my mom. I'm like, Mom.
Well, if I need somebody to bring me something, I will ask. But I usually, if Isaac's not sick, I ask him.
Yes, yeah, see, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
When we had COVID, his parents dropped food off for us outside the door.
Oh, yeah. I think I lived with my parents when I had COVID.
I had COVID twice. Hopefully never again.
I had it 3 times.
I am trying, I didn't get my booster last year because I didn't have health insurance. Yeah. And I went to go do it because I thought when Walgreens advertised it as free through flu and COVID shots, that's what it meant. But in the fine print, it says with most insurance. Fuck you, capitalism and advertising. Why would you do it like that? And I got there and it was super expensive. So I didn't get my flu shot last year either because it's so expensive.
They used to give you free cheeseburgers for COVID shots.
And now
you have to pay.
Yeah, and now I want... Yeah, I didn't have to pay for my first one, I don't think.
Yeah, they, like, give you money if you got a vaccine.
I don't... But
they're like $200.
I haven't been able to get my flu... And then, like, this year people are saying that with the new administration that you can't even get a COVID booster unless you have, like, you're elderly or have some sort of pre-existing condition or something, which is some fucked up bullshit.
Wow.
Like, RFK's gonna kill us all.
Sure is. If he doesn't die.
How hasn't he not died yet? From what he does. Like, he's so dumb.
He sounds like he has a stoma. No offense to everybody who has a stoma. I smoke cigarettes as well, I get it, but he sounds like driving on the dirt road, but he's a dirt road.
He went into that watery, like that river or lake, or what was it? I don't know, but it was like not safe for swimming. Like, I don't remember what the reason was, but it was like deathly. And he took his grandkids swimming in it, and they, like, took pictures with the signs that said, don't swim in here, toxic, or whatever.
Toxic waste.
And I'm like,
oh my god, that's fucked up.
How are you still alive? Because that was the summer.
How is he still doing it?
How are you still alive?
What is your secret? What? Have
you ever seen, Ready or Not, the horror movie?
No.
So basically, it's like a rich family, and, they sacrifice people every once in a while, because they're, like, you know, in the movie they're Satanists, which is not really what Satanism is in real life, but, like, it's a movie. So they worship Satan, and they have to sacrifice people. Sometimes I wonder if people like RFK.
Right.
Like, do you have some sort of deal? Just kidding, I don't believe in that shit, but, like...
Cool, a deal with the devil on a...
I don't believe in that shit, but I'm, like, pretty sure... You should be dead. Like, there's how are you alive?
There's some sort of scroll that he had written up back in 1400 BC, between him and Satan. He sold his soul.
I don't know. I feel like Satan, like, I don't know that man that well, but I feel like maybe he wouldn't want disease spread through the people that he's making work for him down there, so they all drop dead.
There's like orcs and shit.
Dead again, dying again. I don't know.
All those orcs down in hell.
We're just talking about shit I don't even know if I believe in, so I'm confused on how to talk about it. I'm like, hell? That's not real. Heaven?
I picture
that's not real.
If it was real, it'd be exactly like Little Nicky.
See, I think if hell's real, it's just what we're living already.
Oh yeah, that's true.
we're making it okay. I don't know. I'm still living a good life at some points though, so I don't know.
Right. Depends on the day.
Yeah, depends on the day.
Some days are great. Some days I want to put a pool table through a wall.
I guess my hope is that if there is an afterlife, it's like The Good Place refurbished, like at the end of the show. You know, like in The Good Place.
I think my ex-boyfriend told me I'm like, what's her name? Kristen Bell in that?
Eleanor? I don't know if that's a good thing.
No, he didn't like me. So.
I was gonna say, it depends on what point. Because Eleanor is
the beginning.
Oh, the beginning, Eleanor?
Yeah, like when
so like
she was
before she died.
Alcoholic salesperson who ate a lot of shrimp.
She was kind of a bad person. Yeah.
Yeah,
but like
so
but that is like the point, is that technically she's not a bad person, is that she was trying to be a better person. Like that's the whole point of The Good Place. Like, and that's why I hope if there is an afterlife, it's like The Good Place. So like if you were a bad person, there's all this opportunity for rehabilitation.
Absolutely, because humans are inherently flawed, and we have to work past our past traumas, and sometimes we don't handle things well or people well, but we need to learn how to love each other at the end of the day and be a good person, because if you don't, then you're just going to be a dick, and you're going to be angry, and it's just not a good life to have for yourself. Turn your life around, okay, bitch?
Okay,
turn it around.
Let's end this episode on the saying, be a better person today than you were yesterday. And we'll be back soon.